ॐ तुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनं पुनत्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
धन्यवादः महोदय। अस्तु, गतकक्षायाः विषये वा गृहकार्यस्य विषये वा प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा सन्देहाः सन्ति वा सर्वं स्पष्टं वा?
I was not that much clear, Mahodaya, but I am watching the videos of Abhyasa Varga and the class videos because I was not present for the last class. So I watched and then I did the homework. I'm just recapping whether it is right or not.
Okay, what is not clear, Mahoday?
The one in Pratyaya, if you had taught in this class that if there is no specific karma padam or some karma padam or something,
We haven't covered that. We haven't covered that yet. We are going to cover that today.
Okay, so that's where I was stuck in the middle.
We'll cover it today.
Okay.
अस्तु, अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा सन्देहाः सन्ति वा?
Namaste, Mahodaya.
नमस्ते महोदय.
I have a doubt regarding the homework I did. That especially that sentence, if it is within the quotes, how whether we still should be converted into karmani prayoga or it remains in the kartari itself.
उदाहरणं ददातु.
In the katha, so just give me a second. So even in the kakaha kada, like katam jalam pibami, like it was there. Iti chintayati, like that it was there. So how?
Bhavati kim chintitavati?
Because I thought whatever it is in the course, it should remain the same.
Okay. So how would you rewrite?
The grader told me to change it into karmani prayoga. So
okay. Okay. For an abhyasa, that is fine, right? In normal usage, you can use it either way. You can convert only the everything that is outside iti into karmani prayoga and leave everything within iti as is, because you're just telling it from a first person view. So what did the kaka think, or what was thought by the kaka? So everything else is literal quotation. So you can keep it as it is. But I think what the grader meant was, since this is an abhyasa, convert that also as a practice. So you can do that. Kashtamba?
Yes. And even this 40th homework, there was one ataha. Sorry. The third sentence, I think. Ataha ayam vamshaha. Sorry. अतः अयं वंशः within the quotes it is रघुवंशः इति ज्ञायतः ज्ञायातः. Yeah. So how do I change it into karmani? Like
You
that
tell
I
me.
thought gayatah is in ta pratyah.
Okay.
Gyatah, sorry, gyatah.
I want. Okay. Tell me the whole thing, Mahoday. You tell me. You tell me how you would do it.
Because if it is
That is not.
gyatah,
See, Raghuvanshaha is not just because it has a visarga doesn't mean that it is a sta pratyaya, right? Raghuvanshaha, Ramaha.
no, not
Rama
that. Gyat, kyatah.
Khyataha. Okay, what is the question?
So iti kyatah. Kyatah is kriya padam, right? I mean kriyavachaka padam, right?
Okay.
So if that is there, the other thing should be in karmani prayoga, right? The karma padam. So here it is. There is. I didn't see any. Atah ayam vamshaha.
Raghuvamshaha. The whole thing is within iti. So can you do khyataha in karmani? Right?
Yes.
It is already in karmani because it is a kta pratyaya. This vamsha is known as Raghuvamsha. Right? Is known as karmani.
So it remains the same.
It is in karmani kta, right?
Yeah, only
So
iti
everything before
gyayate.
everything before iti is in a quotation mark. So like we said before, right?
No, only in Raghuvamshaga is in quotes.
No. Everything before it is in quotes. Think about it logically. Don't go by the marks that they gave in the book.
Okay.
See, in Sanskritam, there is no concept of quotation marks or comma or full stop, right? Those are all modern inventions that we have added in our writing style just because we are used to certain ways of doing things. There has never been a comma. Yes, there is a purna virama at the end of every vakyam and two purna viramas at the end of every shloka. But that's the only punctuation that we have for writing. So there in that story, they are just highlighting that it is Raghuvansh, but everything before iti is part of iti.
Oh, awesome. So
now
if
how would
whatever
you
comes before iti, we can either do it in the same like kartari or karmani.
Satya. So
Dhanyavad.
how would you do it in lang? Karmani lang.
Lang I put atah ayam vamshaha raghuvamshaha iti akayata.
Okay, is that the right one? Is that the correct lang form?
For the lang, I just yes, I think.
What is the dhatu there?
Ka. Kaya. Kaya.
Khyataha, right? What is the dhatu
Kyataha,
there?
sorry.
What is the dhatu?
Kya.
Khyava.
Kayate, it will come. So it will be. I don't know.
क्या अस्ति महोदय?
क्या अस्ति? क्या अस्ति? सत्यम. So ख्याति ख्यातः ख्यान्ति कर्मणि ख्यायते ख्यायेते लङ्लकारे अख्यायत.
Yes.
So अख्यायत. In place of ख्यातः, you'll put अख्यायत.
अस्तु.
स्पष्टं वा?
आम्. धन्यवादः.
अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? अन्ये सन्देहाः सन्ति वा? अस्तु, पुनरवलोकनं कुर्मः. सुधा महोदय, ता प्रत्यय कदा उपयुज्यते?
The pratyaya is used in karmani lang lakara.
Not karmani lang lakara. Lang lakara is a lakara. Ta is a pratyaya. Those two are different concepts. You probably meant to say bhutakala.
Bhutakala. Bhutakala.
Bhutakala. Satyam. Satyam. Udaharanam dadatu.
And it's a namapadam.
नामपदम्. अतः किं भवति? नामपदम् इत्युक्ते किं भवति?
Vibhakti, vachanam, and vachanam, vibhakti, and this
lingam.
Linga. Linga, vachana, vibhakti. Like balikaya. Balikaya grantah patitah. Grantah patitah. If it is pustakam, patitam. Katha, patita. Because it goes with the that karma padam.
Karma uttamam. Uttamam. The linga matches the linga of the karma.
Karma.
So if there are Viraj Mahodaya, instead of one grantha, if there are two granthas and many granthas,
then it will be grantau patitau, grantah patitah.
Pustakam.
Then patite, then patitah. No, patitani.
Pustake patite.
Pustakani patitani.
Katha.
Katha patite, katha patitah.
Punaha.
No. It will be Rama, Rame, Ramaha. Kate patite, kataha patitaha.
Uttamam. Uttamam. Astu. Did we do this abhyasa last time?
You did.
Actually, before I start this slide, so in karmani lang form, so in karmani prayoga, karma is the pradhanam. Karmasya pradhanyam asti. So we don't care about the karta, who is doing the kriya. We don't care about the doer of the action. The karma is important. So balakena pustakam apathyam. Satyam va? The book was read by the boy. Karmani prayoge katham bhavati?
Apatyata.
Apathyata. Balakena pustakam apathyata. Now, balakena granthaha apathyata only. Now, there we saw if there is no granthaha, or pustakam or katha, किं भवति वाक्यम्?
बालकः बालकेन अपठ्यत.
Apathyata. So what was the rule we set there? There is no karma padam in a karmani prayoga vakyam.
It will be ekavachanam only.
Ekavachanam.
Prathama
vibhakti.
Lakara will be prathama prathama purusha ekavachanam, not vibhakti.
Purusha.
Prathama. Vibhakti will only apply to namapadam. Now, into so Sudha Mahodaya and Viraj Mahodaya have said Balakena Granthaha Patitaha Pustakam Patitam Katha Patita. So all three are ta pratyaya. But again, even in this situation, what happens if there is no karma padam? We are saying on the one side, we are saying this is karmani prayoga, karma is important. But is it possible that there is no karma padam? It is possible. It was read by the boy, by the girl. What was read, it is not important. The action of reading is what we want to specify. It was read by the girl. Satyam. So how would we? Vadatu Meera Mahodaya.
No, Mahodaya.
So that is what we will see here. Astu. Kalpana Mahodaya, कृपया पठतु एतत्.
यत्र कर्मपदं विना त प्रत्ययः. यत्र कर्मपदं न भवति तत्र सर्वदा त प्रत्ययस्य नपुंसकलिंग एकवचनरूपं भवति.
अर्थः कः?
अथ कर्मपदं न अस्ति, नपुंसकलिंग एकवचनं कृतं पठितं.
उत्तमम्. एतत् अपि पठतु कृपया.
छात्रैः अभ्यासः कृतः. छात्रैः कृतम्.
सो अत्र कर्मपदं किम् अस्ति?
कर्मपदम् अभ्यासः.
अत्र किम् अस्ति?
नास्ति. कर्मपदं नास्ति.
यत्र कर्मपदं नास्ति तत्र ताप्रत्ययस्य नपुंसकलिङ्गम् एकवचनरूपं भवति. तो बालिकया ग्रन्थः पठितः. इफ यू डोंट हैव ग्रन्थः किं भवति कल्पना महोदय?
बालिकया पठितं.
So if you don't have karma pada, then by default always we will have the napumsakalinga ekavachana roopam of that particular dhatu. So balikabhihi ग्रन्थः पठितः. किं भवति कल्पना महोदय? यदा कर्मपदं न भवति?
बालिकाभिः पठिते.
पठिते वा?
ग्रन्थ.
पुनः वदामि.
Because if it कर्मपदं न अस्ति.
कर्मपदं नास्ति. बालिकाभिः ग्रन्थः पठितः.
पठितम्. एकवचनम् अस्ति.
सम्पूर्णं वाक्यं
बालिकाभिः पठितम्.
बालिकाभिः पठितम्. उत्तमम्. एतदपि पठतु.
छात्रैः अभ्यासाः कृताः. छात्रैः कृतम्.
So whether the karma padam previously was in ekavachana or bahuvachana, it doesn't really matter. When it exists, the ta pratyaya vachana will match the vachana of the karma pada. Abhyasah krutaha, abhyasaah krutaha. Parantu yadi karma padam na bhavati तदा नपुंसकलिंग एकवचनं रूपं भवति. सो छात्रैः अभ्यासाः कृताः विल बिकम छात्रैः कृतम्. धन्यवादः महोदय. विजय महोदय एतत् पठतु.
मालाकारेण माला रचिता. मालाकारेण रचितम्.
स्पष्टं वा एतत् उदाहरणं?
स्पष्टं स्पष्टं.
एतदपि पठतु.
मालाकारेण मालाः रचिताः. मालाकारेण रचितम्.
Same way, just like अभ्यासः कृतः अभ्यासाः कृताः. Here माला रचिता मालाः रचिताः. परन्तु यदा कर्मपदं न भवति तदा नपुंसकलिंग एकवचनरूपं रचितम् इति भवति.
And in the other case it is bahuvachana, right? Rachitaha malaha.
सत्यं. मालाः रचिताः माले रचिते द्विवचनं. सत्यं. धन्यवादः. श्रीविद्या महोदय पठतु एतत्.
सेविकया वस्त्राणि प्रक्षालितानि. सेविकया प्रक्षालिताः.
पुनः पठतु.
प्रक्षालितं.
प्रक्षालितं. So in this case there was a karma padam vastrani. So vastram prakshalitam, vastre prakshaalite, vastrani prakshalitani. Now in this case if you don't have karma padam, it will always be napumsakalinga ekavachanam. So prakshalitam. Does this answer the question you asked at the beginning of the class?
Yes, now only I understand, Mahodaya.
We had not covered it in the last class. चिन्ता नास्ति. एतदपि कृपया पठतु.
प्रातःकाले मया भगवद्गीता श्रुता.
यदि कर्मपदं न भवति चेत्
मया श्रुतं. Bhagavad Gita is not given, so only
correct. Bhagavad Gita अस्ति चेत् आकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग अतः श्रुता. करेक्ट. अतः श्रुता. परन्तु अत्र भगवद गीता इति नास्ति, अतः श्रुता इत्यस्य स्थाने श्रुतम्. एकवचन नपुंसक रूपम्. उत्तमम्. स्पष्टं वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? अस्तु. तो अभ्यासान् कुर्मः. तो सुधा महोदय एतत् पठतु.
तेन पाठः अपठ्यत, तेन पाठः पठितः, तेन पठितम्.
So you are given a vakyam in karmani lang. Convert that into ta and then convert that into ta without the karma pada.
मया भूमिः अस्पृश्यत. भूमिः अस्पृश्यतः. भूमिः is स्त्रीलिंग महोदय. मया
इकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग.
Then maya bhumihi asprushyata.
No. You're still keeping it in lung. I want you to do it in ta pratyaya.
Sprushata.
Sprushta.
Sprushtaha.
Sprushta. Sprushtaha. Sprushta, Sprushtam.
Sprushta. So it becomes Maya Bhumihi Sprushta.
No.
Huh.
Sprush dhatu asti.
Sprushta.
Sprushtaha पुल्लिंगे, sprushta स्त्रीलिंगे, sprushtam नपुंसकलिंगे. Sprushtam. इदानीं करोतु.
So Maya Bhumihi Sprushta.
मया भूमिः स्पृष्टा.
Maya Bhumihi Sprushta. Maya Sprushtam.
मया स्पृष्टम्. उत्तमम्.
Sprushtam.
यदा भूमिः द्विवचने अस्ति बहुवचने अस्ति चेत् मया
it's like, is it like Matihi?
मतिः.
Matihi Mati Mattayah.
सत्यम्.
So it becomes Maya Bhumi Sprush Bhumi Sprushta Spruštau. No, Sprushte.
Sprushte. It is like Sita.
Sprushte.
Ta pratyaya is like Sita in Strilinga.
Sprushte. Maya Mati Matayah. Bhumiyah or Bhumayah?
Bhumayah.
Bhumayah Sprushtaha. Sprushtaha.
Bhumihi sprushta. Bhumi sprushte.
Sprushte.
Bhumi. Matihi mati matayah. Bhumayah. Bhumayah.
Sprushtaha.
And then if there is no karma padam,
there's no karma padam, it's just sprushtam. Whether it
in
is
all three cases,
Bhumi or Bhumaya.
In all three cases, ekavachana, dvivachana, bahuvachana, it will be maya sprushtam. Maya sprushtam in all three cases. Uttam. Spashtam va? If there are doubts, please ask. This is important. Sundari Mahoday.
Tvaya saha na adandyata. Danditavan. Tvaya saha na danditaha.
अत्र कर्मपदं किम् अस्ति?
अदण्ड्यत.
कर्मपदं.
Sorry. त्वया सह.
सह. So कर्म विना किं भवति वाक्यं?
त्वया सह न दण्डितवान्. दण्डितः. Dandyatah.
No, I'm not clear what you're trying to do. So, Vakyam is given using Karmani lang. You have to convert it into Ta and then convert it into one where there is no Karma Padam. Okay, do this part first.
Tvaya saha na. That adandyata will become Dandyataha.
Danditaha, not Dandyataha.
Danditavan, Danditaha.
Danditaha. Then?
Tvaya saha. Sorry. त्वया न दण्डितम्
त्वया न दण्डितं त्वया सह न दण्डितः त्वया न दण्डितं न दण्डितम् उत्तमम् विराज महोदय
तेन अहम् arakshye. Then it will be tena aham. It will be rakshidatu. Rakshitah.
Rakshitah or Rakshita if the speaker is a woman.
Then tena rakshitam.
Tena rakshitam. By him it is protected. What is protected? It is not given. Tena rakshitam. Tena aham rakshitah or rakshita. Tena rakshitam. Uttam. Rita Mahoday.
ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि अयुज्यन्त ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि युज् धातु योजितवान् योजितवान् योजितवन्तौ योजितवन्तः ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि योजितवन्तः
शास्त्राणि फलानि लिंगम
नपुंसकलिङ्गे अस्ति योज महोदय it would go by phalam phale phalani then yojitam yojite yojitani
so सम्पूर्णं वाक्यं किं भवति
ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि योजितानि
उत्तमं शास्त्राणि योजितानि कर्मविना
अपि योजितानि एव भवति
योजितानि एकवचनं वा द्विवचनं वा बहुवचनं
बहुवचने अस्ति योजितं योजितं ज्ञानिना योजितं
ज्ञानिना योजितं so ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि अयुज्यन्त will become ज्ञानिना शास्त्राणि योजितानि and then without karma it will be ज्ञानिना योजितं नपुंसकलिंग एकवचनं योजितः पुल्लिंग योजिता स्त्रीलिंग योजितं नपुंसकलिंग so let's do it that way. Let's also speak out the pullinga strilinga napunsakalinga form, then it will be easy. Sumitra Mahoday.
तया पक्षी अमोच्यत सुमुच्यत तया
first tell me the ta pratyaya pullinga strilinga napumsakalinga form.
Like is it muchitavan kind of thing? I don't know. Mochitavan.
Anybody know what is the tavatu pratyaya of much?
Muktaha.
Muktavan, muktavati, muktavat. So Sumitra Mahoday, muktavan iti asti tavatu. So that will be.
So taya.
No. First tell me the.
Okay. Muktaha.
Muktaha.
Mukta. Muktam or
Muktam. Muktam. So let's first do the ta pratyaya form pullinga strilinga napumsakalinga and then do this abhyasa. Muktaha mukta muktam. Now
Pakshi is pullingam, right?
We did this in the last 2 classes. What is the Pratipadikam?
Pakshin. Pakshin. Oh, napum. This one. Nakaranta.
Pakshin iti Pratipadikam. What are the Prathama Vibhakti forms of Pakshin?
Pakshin. Pakshinau. Pakshinaha. Will be like that.
Punaha?
Pakshi. Sorry, Mahodaya, I'm stammering.
No, don't worry about that. Just focus on the content. Presentation is not important. Pakshin iti dhatuः अस्ति. Pakshin, sorry, Pratipadikam अस्ति. Nakaranta pullingam अस्ति. So, Prathama Vibhakti forms of Nakaranta Pullinga will be
Pakshin.
Swamin.
Swami. So, Pakshi. Pakshinau. Pakshinaha.
Swami, Swaminau, Swaminaha, Pakshi, Pakshinau, Pakshinaha. Natvam asti. So this will be, this is Ekavachanam Pullinga.
Pullinga. So Taya Pakshi Muktaha.
Uttamam. Taya Pakshi Muktaha. Hina Mahodaya, कृपया म्यूट करोतु.
So if there is no karma padam, then it will be Taya Muktam.
Taya Muktam Uttamam. Arthaha vadatu.
So actually it is like she gave freedom to the Pakshi kind of thing.
No. You are the karmani.
I mean, for in Kartari, I'm telling. Yeah, it is like the bird was liberated by her.
And then if you don't have karma padam, Taya Muktam.
Something was liberated.
By her, it was liberated. Uttama. Is this Spashtam? Does anybody have?
Mahodaya, I have a doubt. In Ashtadhyayi, Much, there are 2. Both say the meaning is to free, to liberate, to leave, to release, to lose, and to abandon. Both of them, both the Much. And in one, the is Muktaha Mukta, whereas the other one, in the other one, it says Mochitaha Mochita. Now, which one do we take when we come across something like this?
Which one we take it? It depends. It depends on what you come across. Whether you come across Muktaha or Mochitaha.
So, in place of Muktaha, is it all right if I write Mochitaha and Mochita, or does it make any
difference? So, Arthe to Bhinnatvam Nasti. When there is no difference in the meaning, you can use either one. Sometimes, so if you go back, right? If you go back to Much, so in both cases, the meaning is the same, but this one is in the 6th Gana, this one is in the 10th Gana. So, if the meaning is different, then you use the appropriate form from the proper Gana. But if the meaning is the same, you can use either one.
So, here in this case, I can write Mochitaha, Mochita, and Mochitam.
You can use Satyam.
Dhanyavada, Mahodaya.
अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? Kanchan Mahoday.
महोदय शौचिकया वस्त्रम् असीव्यत. So it will be in the
So what are the
प्रत्यय सीवितः सीविता सीवितम्.
Oh, is it? Okay. Astu.
Or is it something different?
No, I don't remember. That is why I'm looking it up. So does everybody know how to look at the ta forms? So in Ashtadhyayi, Kartari forms are in the Kartari tab. Karmani is in the Bhava Karmanoho tab. Sivyate, Sivyate, Sivyante, Ityadi. And if you go to the Krudanta, Krudante tab, you will see the Tumun Pratyaya, Sevitum, and then Tva, Sevitva, Syutva, and then Lyapisa, Prasivya, Tavatu, Syutavan, Syutavati. The Pratyaya will be Syutaha, Syuta. So this is where the Krudante tab is where you'll have the different Pratyayas, Tavatu, Lyap, etc. Syutaha, Syuta, Syutam.
अस्तु महोदय.
वदतु.
शौचिकया वस्त्रं स्यूतः स्यूता स्यूतम्.
स्यूतम्. So शौचिकया
शौचिकया वस्त्रं स्यूतम्.
स्यूतं. वस्त्रं नपुंसकलिङ्गमस्ति, अतः स्यूतम्.
शौचिकया यदा कर्मपदं नास्ति तत्र शौचिकया स्यूतं.
शौचिकया स्यूतम्. उत्तमम्. स्पष्टं वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? एनिबडी? कल्पना महोदय.
मात्रा पुत्री अतर्जयत्.
अतर्जयत.
तर्जयतः.
तर्जयत. Not तर्जयत.
अतर्जयत्. अतर्जयत्. तर्जयत. तर्जयतः. तर्जयता. तर्जयतम्. तर्जितः.
तर्जिता. तर्जितम्.
तर्जिता. तर्जितः. तर्जिता. तर्जितम्. मात्रा पुत्री तर्जिता.
तर्जिता. दीर्घम्.
मात्रा पुत्री तर्जितम्. मात्रा तर्जितम्.
मात्रा पुत्री तर्जिता. मात्रा तर्जितम्. अर्थः कः महोदय?
Scolded. The daughter was scolded by mother.
उत्तमम्. And कर्मपदं नास्ति चेत् मात्रा तर्जितम्. अर्थः कः?
Somebody was scolded by mother.
उत्तमम्. हर्षा महोदय.
I think Asha Mahodaya is outside. She left a message.
अस्तु. प्रशान्त महोदय.
आम् महोदय. किन्तु बहु ध्वनिः अस्ति अत्र. So maybe
इदानीं तु नास्ति. इदानीं नास्ति.
Okay. बुद्धिमता सूक्तयः अस्मर्यन्त. So अस्मर्यन्त. स्मृतवान्. स्मृतः. स्मृता. स्मृतम्. बुद्धिमता सूक्तयः is a बहुवचनम. So sukti is a strilingam padam. So smrutaha. Buddhimata suktayah smrutaha.
उत्तमम्.
धन्यवादः
कर्मपदं विना
कर्मपदं विना बुद्धिमता अस्मृतम्
न स्मृतमेव अस्मृतं न स्मृतं
sorry हाँ बुद्धिमता स्मृतम्
we are doing we have to take the ta form napumsakalinga ekvachana of the ta form so buddhimata smrutam अर्थः कः
बुद्धिमता स्मृतम् so intellect remembers
by
Smruta.
the intellectual by the smart person
by the intellectual smruta means remember
it is remembered buddhimata तस्य प्रातिपदिकं किं भवति
बुद्धि मता
what is the प्रातिपदिकं
बुद्धिमत
बुद्धिमत्
बुद्धिमता
मता न बुद्धिमत्
बुद्धिमत
प्रथमा विभक्ति form will be
बुद्धि मतः बुद्धिमति बुद्धिमतयः
बुद्धिमान् बुद्धिमन्तौ बुद्धिमन्तः
sorry धन्यवाद
भवान् भवन्तौ भवन्तः
oh right भवान् भवन्तो भवन्तः so बुद्धिमान् बुद्धिमत्तौ बुद्धिमन्तः
बुद्धिमान् बुद्धिमन्तौ बुद्धिमन्तः बुद्धिमता तृतीया विभक्तौ बुद्धिमता
बुद्धि मताभ्यां बुद्धिमतिभिः
बुद्धिमद्भ्यां बुद्धिमद्भिः
बुद्धिमत्यां बुद्धिमति
मद्भ्यां मद्भिः
okay
so you have to keep practicing everybody has to keep practicing these halanta vibhakti forms astu dhanyavadah
अत्र मम बुद्धिः द्वि स्थले अस्ति that's why
don't worry dhanyavadah
yeah चिकित्सालयम् अस्मि with my mom
oh I'm so sorry please go ahead
it's okay
astu prashant mahodaya
I'm outside. Sorry, I won't be able to do it. Sorry.
Astu, Vijay Mahodaya.
अस्माभिः त्वम् अचर्च्यताः ओके अचर्चयताः अस्माभिः
so what are the forms
it's charcha is it what is the pratipadika charcha okay charcha so it will be asmabihi tvam charchetah is it
that is what I'm asking you what are the forms in pullinga strilinga napumsakalinga of this
Tvam. Sorry.
No, forget about all those things. What are the forms of this?
What forms? Sorry.
Ta. We are doing ta, right?
Okay. Okay. Ta forms will be tah, ta, and tam. No.
So for this particular word, what are they?
Charchatah, charchatah.
Charchatana, charchita.
Charchita and charchitam. Okay.
Now do it.
Charchitah, charchita, charchitam. Yeah. Then asmabihi tvam. Okay, tvam. It is now not the. Will it be Charchitah? I'm not too sure. No, this is not a Pratama Puru. It's a
from Madhyama Purusha. You.
Madhyama Purusha.
So if you're talking to a man, let us say.
Charchit. Madhyama Purusha will be.
No. I'm only saying from you. So what is the meaning of this?
Asmabihi Tvam. I discussed something with you, is it? Or
I discussed what? Asmabihi.
Asmabihi, okay. We, it's a Bahuvachana.
Okay.
Asmabihi.
So what vibhakti is this? Asmabihi.
Asmabihi will be Tritiya, I think. No?
Okay. So Tritiya asti chet kim bhavati? Vi bhavati va? Or by us bhavati va?
By us.
So by us, you were discussed.
By us, you were discussed, okay.
You were discussed by us, or you were talked about by us. In other words, we talked about you. So asmabhihi tvam. So if I am talking about, if you are, let us say, we are addressing Viraj Mahodaya. So asmabhihi tvam charchitaha.
Charchitaha only, okay. So Purusha will always be Pratama Purusha only.
Charchitaha, that's a Namapadam. Namapadam will not have Purusha, right? So if you are talking about a male, we'll say Charchitaha. If you are talking about Rita Mahodaya, let's say, then we'll say Asmabihi Tvam Charchita.
Okay.
Or if you are not sure, you'll say Asmabihi Tvam Charchitam.
Charchitam.
That is also okay. So if you and I are talking and Viraj Mahodaya comes to us, we'll say Asmabihi Tvam Charchitaha. We were talking about you, or you were being talked about by us. And if Rita Mahodaya comes and we were talking about her, we will say Asmabihi Tvam Charchita. By us, you were being talked about.
Oh, okay. So that Tvam depends on, okay, who we are talking. But otherwise, generally we can use, okay, generally we can use, what do you call, not the, it need not have Strilinga or Pullinga. We can use Pullinga by default.
You can say Charchitam, or you can use Pullingam by default. Satya. Now, if there is no Karma Padam, Kim Bhavati Vakyam? Asmabhihi.
Asmabhihi Charchitam.
Charchitam. Is this example clear to everybody? Does anybody have doubts or questions? Please ask. Meera Mahoday.
Maya Vishayah Aratyata. Ratyata Ratidatu Ratitavan. So Ratitaha Ratita Ratitam. So Maya Vishayah Ratitaha. Maya Ratitam.
Maya Vishayah Ratitaha Maya Ratitam. Uttamam.
Dhanyavada Mahodaya.
Is this okay? Now, there is one shlokam here. I want to talk about this, but before that, I want to cover something and then come back to this shloka. Then it will be more clear. But before we go there, does anybody have any doubts about what we have done? So the easiest way is to do the tavatu pratyaya. From that, you can drop the van, vati, vat. Then you'll get the tav. You see, that is the easiest. Okay. So in the last class, we talked a little bit about this. about Balakaha Grantham Patitavan. So this is about how the Tavatu and Ta pratyayas are actually Vishesha Visheshana Bhava of the Namapadam they are referring. So if we take Tavatu pratyaya, we have seen Balakaha Grantham Patitavan. What does this mean? Anybody? What does this mean?
The boy read the Grantham.
Boy read the book or Grantham. So, अत्र क्रियापदं किम् अस्ति?
तवतु प्रत्यय अस्ति, क्रियापदं लङ्लकारः नास्ति. It is अध्याहरणं करणीयः.
अध्याहृतम् अस्ति. Okay, let's do it this way instead of reading it from there. Let's do this. Balakah grantham patitavan. Atra kriyapadam, it is not given. So we can say asti. We saw this in the last class. Rita Mahoday, do you remember this?
Yeah. Yes. Asti
so,
athva asti.
Asti, asid, bhavishyati, whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Let us take asti for now. We'll come to the lakara a little later. Balakaha grantham patitavan asti. That is the actual sentence. But we ignore this for the most part and we say the boy read the book. Bhutakale. That's how we use it. Now, the same thing, if we rewrite it, Balikaya Grantham किं भवति रीता महोदय? Patitavati. So why in this case Patitavan? Why in this case Patitavati?
Because it is a Balikaya Grantham Patitavati. Mahoday, this is Tritiya, this is Karmani Prayoga.
Kartari. Kshamyatam. Balikaya na. Balika. Kshamyatam. Balika.
Grantham Patitavati, because here Patitavati goes with Balika. It's a striling, that's why Patitavati.
Now, the same thing, you can rewrite it as Grantham Patitavan Balakaha Asti.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything. I have just rewritten the Vakyam in a different form. Now, what does this mean?
Balakaha, the boy who read the book is here.
Is here, exists, is there, whatever. Is. Boy who read the book is there. Do they both mean the same thing?
Mahoday.
They both mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Does anybody doubt that? Does anybody have a different opinion?
Yeah.
This is.
I can say the ball when it is written as Balakaha Grantham Patitavan. It is direct that boy read the book. Okay. Here when Grantham Patitavan Balakaha one who read the book is the boy. Read the script.
But is the meaning the same in both cases?
The way of saying is different. That's it.
Way of saying is
it is like Karmani Prayoga.
Where is Karmani Prayoga here?
No. It is Katari, but the way of saying way the word is arranged is like Karmani.
But is the meaning the same?
No, meaning is the same.
Meaning is the same. So what we are saying is, it is a description of the boy. It is a description of the boy. So what type of boy is there? The one that who has read, Patitavan Balakaha, the one who read is there. And the same thing, if you take it in Strilinga, Balika Grantham Patitavati. So if you rearrange it, Grantham Patitavati Balika Asti. So what type of girl is there? The one who has read a book. So here Patitavan goes with Balakaha, Patitavati goes with Balika, because Patitavan and Patitavati are Visheshanam for Balakaha and Balika. So what does that mean? Instead of Balakaha, if I have Balakau, Kim Bhavati? Will this remain Patitavan? I'm saying this is a Visheshanam of this. So
Patitavantau.
Patitavantau.
So the
Two
Vishesham also
boys.
changes with the
Satyam. Two boys who had read the book. So this will be Asti va? Will it be Asti?
Staha.
Staha. Grantham Balakaha. Kim bhavati?
Santi.
Santi.
Patintavan.
Santi. And then what about this?
Vantaha.
Patitavantaha. So the boys who had read the book are there, are here, exist, whatever you want to say. Same way, Patitavati Balika, two girls.
Balikis. Taha.
Patitavatyav.
Patitavatyau. Patitavatyau Balike Staha. The two girls who had read the book are here. Bahuvachane Kim Bhavati?
Grantham
Patitavatyah.
Balikaha.
Patitavatyah Balikaha Santi. The girls who had read the book are here. So that is the actual meaning of Balakaha Grantham Patitavan or Balika Grantham Patitavati. So for shortcut, we take we just say it is representing the Bhutakala. The boy read the book. It is correct, but here this is Kartari Prayoga. So the Karta is Pradhanyam. So we are talking about the boy. The boy is there. The boy exists. But what type of boy? The one who has read the book. So the Patitavan is a descriptor of the boy. So Grantham Patitavan Balakaha Asti. So this is what it actually represents. So is this clear so far?
So one
Pardon.
question. So in the sentence Grantham Patitavan Balakaha Asti, Balaka still is Karta, right?
Correct. Satya.
And Grantham is the Karma.
That is also correct. Nothing has changed about the Karta Karma Kriya. Correct.
Okay, but we normally would write then Patitavan Balak Grantham Asti. No, meaning normally Karma.
Satya. Satya. So there we are not talking about Grantham Asti. We are talking about Balakaha only.
Balaka Asti.
Satya.
So here
now,
it can also be Asit, no, Mahodaya?
Now let us talk about Lakara. So what did we say? We said Grantham Patitavan Balakaha, the boy who read the book. Now does it have to be Asti? The boy who read the book was here. Can we say that?
Yes.
Mother can say.
So Grantham Patitavan Balakaha Asit. So the boy who read the book was here. And so if we say it is true for Ekavachana, Astam,
Asam.
Asan.
And Asan.
Asit, Astam, Asan. So the boy who read the book was here. The two boys who read the book were here. Many boys who read the book were here or existed, whatever, however you want to treat the as dhatu. What will it be in Bhavishya Kala? Can we do it in Bhavishya Kala?
Bhavishyati will be, no?
What does
So,
it mean? Grantham Patitavan Balakaha Bhavishyati. What will the meaning be?
The boy who read the book will be here.
will be there in future.
Will be here in the future. So if you are saying, for example, one boy is going to come to my house. Okay, I will say that to you. Then you'll say, what kind of boy? Which boy? Then I can say Rama will come, Krishna will come, whatever. Or I can also say the boy who read this book or the boy who wrote the exam will be here in my house tomorrow. Is that a correct statement?
Yes.
Yes.
And it makes meaning also, right?
Yeah.
It is correct in the meaning terms also, in the terms of meaning also. So I can say a boy was here in my house yesterday. Then you'll say, what kind of boy? I can say Rama was here. Oh, the boy's name is Rama. Or I can say the boy who read the book, this particular book, was here yesterday. I'll say we are talking on the phone. I'll say there is a boy here. Then you'll ask me, what kind of boy? The boy who read the book is here. Or Rama is here. I can say both, and both are correct. Agreed? And I'll say, tomorrow a boy will come to my house. Then he'll ask me, who will come to your house? What kind of boy? I can say Rama will come to my house. Or I can also say the boy who read the book, or the boy who wrote the exam, or the boy who had gone to Tirupati, some Bhutakala action, he will be here tomorrow. So the Bhutakala is only between the boy and the action that he did. The boy and the reading are in Bhutakala. The boy who read is here. The boy who read was here. The boy who read will be here. So the reading part, which is in Bhutakala, is associated only with the boy, and only that part is in Bhutakala. The rest of the Vakyam can be in any Kala. Spashtam?
Very interesting, yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah.
Satyam. If you get this concept right, the same.
Will it be like this? Will it be like this? Patitavan, pustakam patitavan balakaha pratakale bhavishyati?
Artaha kaha.
Okay.
What will be the meaning?
The boy who read the book will be there in the morning.
In the morning. Satyam. Satyam.
Okay. That's very useful for Vartalapam.
Yes.
Satyam. Satyam. So we are talking about the boy, and we are saying the boy will be here, the boy was here, the boy is here. And then we say what kind of boy? The boy who read the book, the boy who wrote the exam, the boy who went to Tirupati. So because it's a description of the boy, it is a Visheshanam. So that is how you correlate the whole thing. And if you get this concept right, the same logic applies to Tavatu, it applies to Ta Pratyaya, it will apply to Shatru Shanash, which you will read next year, and it will apply to many other Pratyayas. So please stop me if before I proceed, if you understood, if you have not understood, or if you have doubt. It is very important to get the concept right. Sudha Mahoday, you look confused.
In fact, it's very interesting.
Very interesting. So, Spashtam va? Is everybody with me so far?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
With that
We
as
never
the
thought of it
foundation.
like that, but
We don't think of it like that. Sanskritam is very interesting. Those who know programming can relate to a lot of things in programming terms also. So this is with Tavatu Pratyaya. Now let us take the same thing in Ta Pratyaya. So Balakaha Grantham Patitavan. Vijay Mahodaya, what will this be in Ta Pratyaya?
Balakena
Balakena
Grantaha
Granthaha
Patitavan. So Patitaha.
Patitaha. Balakena Granthaha Patitaha. The book was read by the boy. The Grantha was read by the boy. Now, if we rewrite this similar to Tavatu Pratyaya, what will it be? So here also the Kriya Padam is Adhyahrutam. Let us take Asti. Let's start with Asti. We'll take the other Lakaras later. Now what are we talking about here? Are we talking about the boy or are we talking about the book? This is Karmani Prayoga. So what is important in Karmani Prayoga?
The karma. So Grantha.
Grantha is important. So we are talking about the Grantha. So Asti, what Balaka goes with Asti or Grantha goes with Asti?
But Asti is a Kartari Prayoga, right? Kartari Kriya, no? Or not necessary?
What does this mean? Anybody? What does this mean?
This means that the
Grantha is read by the boy.
The Grantha is read by the boy.
Or the read Grantha, that is Patitaha Grantaha Asti. So Patitaha Grantaha, Balakena Patitaha Grantaha Asti.
The book was read by the boy. So what are we talking about? This is Karmani Prayoga. So what is important? The book, right? The Grantha, the book is important. Whether it was read by the boy or the girl is secondary. Balakena Grantaha Patitaha, Balikaya Grantaha Patitaha only. So Balakena or Balikaya, it is immaterial. So Granthaha Patitaha. So we are talking about the book. So the book is important here. So the book was read by the boy, or another way of saying it is the book that was read by the boy is or exists or is here, however you want to treat as dhatu. The book that was read by the boy is here. In the previous case, Tavatu Pratyaya, we were talking about the boy who had read the book is here. Now we are reversing it and we are talking about the book, not the boy. So the book that was read is here. The book that was read was here. I can't find the book. So if I come to you and say, I can't find my book, you'll ask me what book. I can say Ramayanam, or I can say the book that was read by the boy yesterday is not here. Or I can say the book that was read by the boy will not be here tomorrow. Why will it not be here tomorrow? Because Vijay Mahodaya will come and borrow it. So the book that was read, it is here today, it won't be here tomorrow because somebody will come and take it. Somebody will come and borrow it. So far, so good. So in the first case, we were talking about the boy. Here we are talking about the book. So Balakena Granthaha Patitaha अस्ति. ओके, बालकेन ग्रन्थः पठितः अस्ति. सो बालकेन ग्रन्थौ
पठितौ
the two books that were read by the boy, क्रियापदं किं भवति? स्तः. बहुवचने
बालकेन ग्रन्थाः पठिताः सन्ति.
अर्थः कः?
Any books read by the boy.
The books which were read by the boy is there.
Are here. Are there, are here, exist,
Here.
whatever. So the one book that was read by the boy is here. The two books that were read are here. So read by the boy, read by the girl, read by the man, that is immaterial. Now the more important part is this. Granthau Pathitau. The two books that were read are here. The many books that are read are here. Spashtam?
Mahoday, I have a question. There, is it asti or we have to write bhuyate or like that?
You tell me.
Because I thought in Karmani we have to write balakena grantah bhuyate like that. So here like patitah bhuyate. Instead of asti, it should.
Na, parantu atra patitah is a ta pratyaya, right? We are using that as a kriyavachaka pada. If there is no balak, so tell me one example of bhuyate, where we will use bhuyate.
Vane simha asti, like that we put in Kartari.
Tell me. Vane simha asti. Simhe, vane simhena bhuyate.
Vane bhuyate. Yeah.
Vane
or balakah, sir, we can do.
Chinta nasti. Vane simhena bhuyate. Bhuyate. Satyam. What will be the ta form? Vane simha asti. Simha bhutaha.
Bhutavan, right? Bhutavan. So it will be bhutaha.
So, bhutaha. What does this mean? Vane simha bhutaha. In the forest, the lion, it was existed by the lion.
Yeah.
It was existed by the lion. Parantu atra kriyapadam kim asti?
Mahodaya, by the lion is not there because it is bhavi prayoga, no? So it will be. Yeah.
Simhena.
Yeah.
Atra kriyapadam kim asti?
Bhuyate.
Bhuyate. Why is bhuyate kriyapadam? Because it is a lakara, right? Asdhatu karmani lang bhuyate. We said bhutaha is a ta pratyaya. It is a nama padam and it is only a kriya vachaka padam, but not a actual kriya padam. Correct? So what is the actual Kriya Padam? A Kriya Padam is always in a Lakara form. Lang Lakara, Lot Lakara, whatever Lakara. Atra Kriya Padam kim asti? Adhyahrutam asti. It is not shown. So we can take asti as the Kriya Padam.
Oh, okay.
Vane simhena bhutaha asti. In the forest, by the lion, it was existed, or existence was done, or existence is done by the lion in the forest.
There the asti can be either in lattu, luttu, any lung. It can be in any lakara.
Asit,
Yes.
bhavishyati. You can say that. So this is why it breaks down in English. Parantu chinta nasti. We'll try. In the forest, by the lion, existence, bhutaha, if you take it as existence, is done, was done, will be done. So there's a lion. It is living in the forest currently. So we'll say vane simhena bhutaha asti. By the lion, the existence is done. The lion is no more. By the lion, in the forest, existence was done. The lion will move into the forest tomorrow. He will start making this forest as his home. So in the forest, by the lion, the existence will be done. Spashtam?
So this is more like a bhave prayoga, is it?
Because it is not bhave prayoga, we just take the asdhatu, that is why you are not seeing the karma padam, but it has got nothing to do with bhave prayoga. Like here we are seeing, right? Patitaha asti. I mean, granthaha asti. It is the same thing. Balakena granthaha patitaha asti. By the boy, the book that was read is here.
Yeah, but what is the equivalent of that grantaha in the earlier statement? Vane sin.
Satyam. Atra karma padam nasti kimitikte asdhatu is a akarmaka dhatu. So it is a bhave prayoga only. Correct. All I am saying is this concept applies to bhave prayoga or karmani prayoga. Both. Okay. Whatever discussion that we are having, it applies to both. That's all I am saying.
Then only that bhutaha will be bhutam, right? Bhutam, I don't know, that napumsaka rupa. Oh, no. Yeah.
Satya. Karma padam nasti, bhutam asti. Satya. Okay. To be more precise, that is what it is. Vane simhena bhutam asti. Correct. You are correct. So far so good. So now if we take balakena grantha patitaha, so is everybody clear why asti is the kriya padam and not bhuyate or something else?
Because we have taken the pratyaya as namapadam.
Ta pratyaya, tavatu pratyaya are namapadani only. We have said that many times. They are namapadas. They are not kriya padas. They only indicate kriya. So patitaha granthaha means the book that was read. So we are associating the action of reading with the book. So even in English, right, the read, reading, read, they are all verbs. So you are associating the verb with the book, but then it is a descriptor. What kind of book? The book that was read. Now you can do whatever you want with the book that was read. The book that was read is here, was here, will be here. Same thing if you do it in...
So you want to say that the second verb or the main verb, that is santi, it would relate to the karma.
It will relate to karma. Correct.
Okay. So in German, like what is done is we have the same concept in German, but there what they do is, for example, if you're using balak, in place of balak, they put like el, like l. If it's a feminine thing, then they put e double l e, or z, sie they put. But they make two sentences. Like you end the first sentence, and then with some of the like he, she, it they put, and then they or some reference to whether it's masculine, feminine, or neutral, and they make a second sentence.
Okay, here also it is two sentences,
Yes.
right? Here
Yes,
also it is here also it is two sentences. So
yes,
the book
so
was
the second
read by
part
the
would relate to the
yeah. Go ahead, finish.
Second, like the karma pada would relate to the second verb also. Like whatever we are reading, like it could be like balkena granta patati, and then balkena grantaha santi, according to the like whether it's singular, plural, or
got it.
two.
Got it.
Yes.
So another way of looking at it is these are two different vakyani. The book is there. It was read by the boy. I know it is pathitam atra, but let's go for simplicity. Let us take it as pathitaha. Atra karma padam nasti, so it will be pathitam only. But let's. I don't want to confuse by talking about too many things. So just for the sake of discussion, let us take it as pathitaha. By the boy, it was read. What was read? The book was read. So if you combine these two sentences, balakena granthaha pathitaha asti. So this is actually two different sentences that have been combined. Can we look at it like that? Is that more clear to everybody?
But Mahodaya, in this, how is that Visheshna thing coming? Like we saw in Patitavan.
Atra Visheshanam kim asti. Why? So we are saying granthaha asti. There is a book. Then you'll ask me, what kind of book? Pathitaha granthaha asti.
No. Okay.
What does this mean? The book that was read is here.
Okay.
By whom it was read? Balakena, Balikaya, all that is secondary. Balikaya, Maya, that is immaterial. So, Pathitaha Granthaha asti. So let us simplify this again. Let us not go Balikaya, etc. because that is immaterial. Pathitaha Granthaha asti. So this grantha is the Visheshyam, Pathitha, the ta pratyaya is the Visheshana. So if there are two books, I will say Granthau, Pathitaha,
Pathitau.
Pathitau, Granthau. Granthau, we are talking about Granthau, therefore it will be
Taha.
Granthaha Santi. Because I am saying Pathitaha. Granthaha asti. Kidrushaha granthaha. Patitaha granthaha asti. Granthau staha. Kidrushau granthau. Pathitau granthau. Granthaha santi. Kidrushaha granthaha. Pathitaha granthaha. The book is there. What kind of book? The book that was read. Two books are there. What kind of books? The two books that were read Many books are here. What kind of books? The books that were read. So can I say Asit instead of Asti?
Yes, you can say.
The two books that were read were here yesterday. They are not here today. They were here yesterday. Can I say Bhavishyati? The two books the book that was read will be here tomorrow, because somebody who borrowed it will be returning it tomorrow. So the book that was read will be here tomorrow. So far, so good. Now let us go back to this shlokam. All that is to come back to this. This Meera Mahodaya constantly chants this shloka. So you only read it, Mahodaya.
Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadev namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati.
Atra patitam iti kimasti? Tapratyaya.
Tapratyaya.
What is patitam? What is the meaning of patitam? Just the word patitam.
Fallen.
That which has fallen.
Yeah.
Now, what is it describing? What has fallen?
Toyam.
Toyam. What is toyam mean? What does toyam mean?
Drops.
Drops. The drops which have fallen. So, toyam, the drop.
Raindrops.
Raindrop. One ekavachanam. Right? Toyam, toye, toyani.
Yeah. Satyam.
So the drop that has fallen, what kind of drop? Idrusham toyam patitam toyam. Okay, maybe before we talk about the Vyakaranam, what is the meaning of this? Artha kaha?
Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram. Just like how the raindrop fallen from the akasha, that is sky, moves gacchati towards the sagaram ocean. Sarvadeva namaskaraha, the salutations done to all the gods. Keshavam prati gacchati, goes towards Keshava.
Keshava. So just like the drop that falls from the akasha, the raindrop that falls from the akasha goes towards the ocean. The namaskaras that are given to anybody, any deva, they all go towards Keshava, Krishna. So, how does that relate to what we just talked? So let us take the first sentence. These two are independent vakyani only. Let us take the first vakyam. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram. So patitam, patitaha, patita, patitam. That is the ta pratyaya of the pat dhatu. Patitavan, patitavati, patitavat in kartari prayoga. So what is the karta karma kriya here?
I can say, Mahodaya.
Let's somebody else try to do this.
Okay, astu Mahodaya.
Sumitra Mahodaya.
Toyam.
Toyam. Acha, Rita Mahodaya. Vadatu.
Toyam is the karta.
Toyam karta asti. Astu. Toyam kriya kim asti atra?
Toyam gacchati.
Gacchati is the kriya padam. Anantaram. Patitam kim asti? The drop that falls.
Visheshanam.
Visheshanam of toyam. Patitam toyam gacchati. Toyam gachati. Toyam kidrusham toyam patitam toyam. The drop goes. What type of drop? The drop that falls. Then कर्मपदं किं भवति? अत्र कर्मपदं
सागरं
सागरं तोयं सागरं गच्छति. कीदृशं तोयं? पतितं तोयं सागरं गच्छति. अनन्तरं कुतः पतितं तोयं? आकाशात् पतितं तोयं. Yatha is joining, it is used to join with the second sentence. Now that we have rewritten this or taken the important points, so what does this mean?
The drop which has fallen from the sky goes into the river.
Go ocean.
Yeah, ocean.
So patitam is the visheshanam of toyam. So just like patitah grantah asti, patitam toyam gacchati. So atra patitah patitam patitah grantah asti, tatra kriyapadam asti iti. Atra kriyapadam gacchati. Patitam toyam gacchati. The water that has fallen goes. So I will do this. Okay, let's take another sentence. What does this mean? Maya drushtah balakah asti.
The boy seen by me is here.
The boy seen by me is here. Atra drushtah, even though it is a ta pratyaya, it is a visheshanam to balakah. So that is the action of seeing in the ta pratyaya. Even though it is in Bhutakala, it is applicable only to Balakaha, but in the main Vakyam, the Kriya Padam is Asti. So the main Vakyam can have any Kriya Pada. Can I say, this?
No,
what does this mean? The boy that was seen by me runs. So we don't always have to have the Kriya Padam in the Karmani form or in the Bhutakala. The Bhutakala of Drushtaha applies only to the Balakaha and it is a sub-Vakyam. So the main Vakyam is Dhavati, somebody runs. So in the main Vakyam, the action of running is what we are talking about. By whom is the running done? By the boy who was seen by me. So the ta pratyaya and in the bhuta kala meaning is applicable to the person who performed the action, but now that person is doing something else. So the boy that was seen by me, that is one action. The boy runs, that is a second action. So if you combine the two, the boy who was seen by me runs. Maya drushtah balakah dhavati. Same way, patitam toyam. So the drop fell from the drop fell. Patitam toyam. So the ta pratyaya patitam applies to toyam. So, and it is in the Bhutakala. The drop that has fallen or the drop that fell So the Bhutakala part, the part is applicable only to this, to that sub-vakyam, to the mini vakyam. But if you take the entire vakyam here, the Kriya Padam is not patitam, it is gacchati. So the drop that has fallen from the sky moves, goes. So that is how the ta pratyaya is used. We have so far in our abhyasas, we have seen small sentences, maya balakena grantha patitaha, all that is fine. But now how do we use that is what it is. So the drop that has fallen does something else. So there are two actions here. The drop fell and then the drop moves. So the drop that fell moves. So the two actions are combined in this. Spashtam?
So Drishtaha Balakaha in Mahodaya Drishtaha Balakaha in Latlakara, you can take it as a karma padam, the entire thing. Visheshana Vishesh.
Correct. Drishtaha Balakaha is a karma pada. Uttamam. That is another way of looking at it. Satyam.
Bhagavad, can you show the yes? So here it would be then Maya Drishtaha Balaka Dhavati, and then this Balaka Asti is like it would be like two sentences like this, or
correct. Balakaha Asti.
No, like when Asti in the second part, it's not written, but it's like we take it like that it's there.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay.
Correct. Drushtaha balakaha asti. The boy who was seen exists. That boy runs. So the boy that was seen runs.
Yes.
So we are combining two different sentences. So atra maya drushtaha balakaha dhavati. Same way patitam soyam gacchati. And if we take the second part of that shloka, sarvadeva namaskaraha gacchati. So karta is sarvadeva namaskaraha, one word. Kutra gacchati? Keshavam prati gacchati. Spashtam? Are you confident enough to do the Anvaya Rachana of that shloka? Or you want to try it? Prayatnam karo.
Actually, we have done this before, Mahodaya.
No, we have not done.
But we had little problem, but we still did it.
Even if you had done it, try it, because we learned a new concept here, a new representation. I think it's a good exercise, even if you had done it in the past.
I don't know if I missed out, Mahodaya. Yatha, in case it comes, you write as it is, or how do you frame a question for Yatha?
No question. You cannot do a question for Yatha. You cannot do a question for Sambodhana, etc. It is just joining two sentences.
So you just join it in between, is it?
So you write the Anvaya for the two Vakyas separately. Sudha Mahodaya, kim uktavati?
I just said yatha tatha.
Yatha tatha, satyam. The question was, how do you do the Anvaya for Yatha? What kind of question do you ask for Yatha? So normally we don't ask a question for that, just like we don't ask a question for Sambodhana. You just take it. So you do the Anvaya for first Vakyam and separately do the Anvaya for the second Vakyam. That's how you do it. And then when you write
if it is Eva, if it is Eva and all that, also the same thing?
Eva, you can use Kidrusha, right?
Okay. Just like.
Okay. There you can use Kidrusha.
How? Okay.
And when you do actually the Anvaya Vakyam, the Vakyam that you rewrite after doing the Anvaya, then you bring back the Yatha.
Okay.
So when you ask the questions, you ask the question for the first vakyam separately, the questions for the second vakyam separately, and then the next step is writing the vakyam in a anvaya form, in whatever interpretation we want. There you have to bring back the yatha. And if there was a sambodhana, there you bring back the sambodhana, etc.
Dhanyavada, Mohdaya.
Dhanyavadaha. Is this clear, or have I confused everybody?
No, more it's clear. And it was very interesting, rather overwhelming. So we have
Overwhelming eva. Aham angikaromi. Agre vayam kinchit abhyasan kurmah. Then it will be more clear. But it is important to get this concept right, because the same concept applies to tak, tavatu, shatrushanach and other pratyayas that we will study in the future. So the main point is, when you use tavatu or ta pratyaya, those are only kriya vachaka padas. They are not kriya padas by themselves, which means you can associate any kriya padam with that. It is not just asti, bhavati, bhavishyati, etc. You can use any. Patitam toyam gacchati. Drushtaha balakaha dhavati. Drushta balika hasati. Whatever it is. So the kriya padam can be anything. And kriya padam is always a lakara. So just because tavatu and ta indicate an action or give the meaning of an action or kriya vachaka padam, they are not kriya padani by themselves. The only kriya padas are lakara. The only reason we talk about asti as a kriya padam is by default when the kriya padam is not visible, it is adhyahrutam, and we take the asthatus lakara forms as a kriya. But it can be anything depending on the context.
So when you're using avagatam is tha pratyaya, bhutakala.
Correct. Avagatam. So if I ask you avagatam, is it understood? Tatra karma padam nasti. Karma padam nasti chet napumsakalinga ekavachanam. Avagatam, avagate, avagatani. Avagataha. Viraj Mahodaya. Bhavataha. Bhavata. Pathaha avagataha. Viraj Mahodayena Pathaha Avagataha. By Viraj Mahodaya, the lesson is understood. Virita Mahodayaya Pustakam or some other thing in Strilinga. I'm not able to think. Something Avagata. Katha Avagata. Katha Avagata. By Rita Mahodaya, the katha was understood. Patham avagatam. So if I don't say anything, anyway, the karta is immaterial. So even if I say pathaha avagataha, katha avagata, pustakam avagatam, karta is immaterial. And if I take out the karma padam, then avagatam only. It will never be avagataha avagata, because we saw napumsakalinga ekavachana. So when I say avagatam, it means has it been understood? By whom? I'm obviously talking to all of you.
It can be yushmabihi or it can be tvaya, anything.
Anything. And what is it that I'm talking about? I'm not explicitly specifying. So it is understood that I'm talking about the lesson that I'm teaching. So since we are not explicitly specifying what is understood, we will use the napumsakalinga ekavachana. So avagatam, satya. Good example.
Dhanyavada.
I also keep saying mama sanganakam drushyate va. So that is that is one form. Drushtam va. I can also say drushtam va. Right? Is it seen?
Because you don't, I think you don't use sanganakam, so it is adhyahritam, so drishyateva.
Drishyateva, satyam. Drishyate, drishyate, drishyante. Is it seen? Karmani, that is karmani and bhave. Satyam. Sanganakam drishyate karmani, drishyate va bhavi.
Okay.
That's a good way of thinking the concept in our mind, relating to what we hear. Good example.
I was thinking, how will it be? Okay, correct. Drishyate. Yeah.
So what is the difference between karmani and bhave? It is just whether it is used with a akarmaka dhatu or sakarmaka dhatu. So, okay, so correct. Drishyate, drish dhatu is not a akarmaka, it is a sakarmaka. So we can't technically call it as, if we just say drishyate va, we can't call it as bhave. It is karmani, satya. We are using karmani prayoga without the karma. Satya.
Astu, Dhanyavad.
Any other questions about today's topic while it is still fresh in your mind? Ask, because like I said, this forms the basis for lots of things.
So Mahodaya, one thing. So if we are in that shloka, when we are doing Anvaya, can you just show that shloka?
Sure.
So we have to do, yeah. So we used to start with Gacchati, but here we have to do one more sentence, which is Patitam Toyam Asti, like that. So which is a separate sentence. Then come back to our earlier way of doing, start with the Gacchati, like that.
Not necessary. I mean, I think you can do it that way also. You can also take it as Akashat Patitam Toyam Sagaram Gacchati. So you can take this as one sentence, use it as Gacchati is the Kriya Padam. Kim Gacchati Toyam Gacchati. Idrusham Toyam Patitam Toyam. Putra Gacchati Sagaram Gacchati. Kutaha Patitam Toyam Akashat Patitam Toyam. Like that.
Okay. Only thing is in the Karmani Prayoga, Toyam, Patitam Toyam Asti. In that case, Toyam is a Karma Pada, not a...
correct. If you take only the sub-sentence, that is correct. But if you take the main Vakyam, then this will become the Karta.
Correct. Only to justify Patitam, we have to make a separate sentence. Then only... otherwise,
you don't have to, because we are talking about this in the context of Vishesha Visheshana Bhava. You can treat Toyam as Karta and Patitam as the Kartru Visheshana. You don't have to write it as separate Vakya.
Astu Mahodaya.
Spashtam va Mahodaya?
Yeah, only for understanding is.
Only, so if you want to split it, if you want to do Patitam Toyam as separate sentence, and if you want to treat it as a Karma Padam, you are welcome to do it. Astu. यदि प्रश्नाः न सन्ति चेत् समापयामः. प्रश्नाः सन्ति चेत् पृच्छतु. अस्तु. श्रीविद्या महोदय मङ्गलश्लोकं करोतु कृपया. सर्वे म्यूट् मध्ये भवन्तु.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.
धन्यवादाः.